5 unbelievable weddings that actually happened. Number 1. Ekaterina Dmitriev and Yuri Malenchenko. The wedding ceremony of Ekaterina Dmitriev and Yuri Malenchenko was a historic event, as it was the first time that a person in space married someone on Earth. The bride was in Houston, Texas, while the groom was aboard the International Space Station, orbiting 250 miles above her. They exchanged their vows through a video link with the help of a translator and a NASA official. The bride wore a white dress and a rose fascinator, while the groom wore his spacesuit with a bow tie. Their ceremony featured a cardboard cutout of Malenchenko, which Dmitriev kissed after saying, "I do." Number 2. Yuri Tolochko. Yuri Tolochko is a bodybuilder who became famous for marrying his doll Margot in a traditional ceremony in November 2020. He first saw the doll Margot at a nightclub and immediately fell in love with her. That's when Yuri decided to marry her. After that, Yuri Tolochko married doll Margot in a ceremony attended by dozens of guests. Yuri Tolochko had been living with his doll wife, Margot, for a few days and took her to Bulgaria for a honeymoon. However, he later divorced her and fell in love with a giant ashtray that he met at a nightclub. Yuri also claimed to be sexual and attracted to objects. He has over 96,000 followers on Instagram, where he posts pictures and videos of himself and his unconventional love interests. Number 3. Deborah Hodge. Deborah Hodge is a woman who married her 5-year-old cat, India, in a ceremony at her home. She said she did it to avoid giving up her pet, due to her landlord's no-pet policy. She claimed that she loves her cat more than anything, and that it is her universe. She wore a white dress and a rose fascinator, while India wore a tuxedo and gold lame. The ceremony was officially ordained friend of hers, and Deborah said that she would rather live on the streets than be without her cat. Number 4. Lisa Huggins and Christopher Jackson. Lisa Huggins and Christopher Jackson are a scuba diving couple who had one of the UK's first underwater weddings in 2021. They got married in a large tropical aquarium at the Bear Grylls Adventure Center in Birmingham, surrounded by fish and sharks. Despite the unusual location of their wedding, they kept things fairly traditional. Christopher wore a suit while Lisa wore a bridal gown, and they communicated with hand signals. After the ceremony, they said they chose this unusual venue because they love scuba diving. Number 5. Elizabeth Hoad. Elizabeth Hoad is a former swimsuit model from the United Kingdom who married her 6-year-old golden retriever, Logan, on live TV in 2019. Elizabeth had had about 200 relationships, and after being consistently unlucky in love, she married her golden retriever dog, Logan. Elizabeth decided that her faithful dog was the only animal she could count on, and she said that Logan had saved her from a broken heart and that he was always there for her. Elizabeth's marriage ceremony was officially by Allison Hammond, a host of the morning talk show This Morning, and witnessed by thousands of viewers. Then they exchanged rings. Logan wears a bracelet on his jaw and Elizabeth kisses her dog Logan. After that, Elizabeth takes her dog husband to a dog-friendly hotel on their honeymoon.